Recollection. When I was a boy growing up in Virginia, it was a pure wonder that I got any education at all. Mysteriously, it seemed like the path I took to school always led to that old fishing hole where I spent long and studied hours trying to catch that big old catfish everybody called Methuselah. I imagine he come by that name because he was so old and because he'd been in that pool since anyone could remember. For I don't know he's still there, because I never did catch him. Nor did anyone else I've heard tell. But I finally did get my education. And now I seem to spend all my time with my nose stuck in a book. And I haven't been fishing for a great long while. I've always had a fondness for that poem. It seems to speak to me in so many ways. Brief as it is, it covers so much time. And time is all that we have, really. But I suppose what's important is how we choose to accommodate its mystery. For time is really nothing more than life itself. And if we choose to squander our minutes, hours, and days, then one day we'll wake to an alarming truth that stares at us from a here-before silent mirror. It doesn't seem that long ago that I was also that boy headed for school, satchel, book filled, and eager to swap for my bamboo fishing rod that lay hidden along the way for no eyes but mine. Were those precious hours misspent? I think not. And at my present age I can say with a resounding no. Though there were the times that I got caught, and my father acquainted me with a non-fishing rod to show me the errors of my ways, that I did have some doubts. But I suppose, ultimately, almost everything is grist for our mill. And like the poem says, I finally did get my education. So what harm was done if I made a few incompatible stops along the way? It's possible, especially in this day and age, to be too goal-oriented. Some of us in this rush towards the finish line wind up running all too short a race. Better to enjoy some of those other moments that we take for granted. In doing so, live the longer life God intended. I'd like to close with this brief poem that I recently found. What's important? Spiritual abundance, not material. Good company, contentment, laughter, enjoying aloneness, allowing others their space, gleeful activity, stillness, compassion, attentiveness, being vulnerable without concern, sincere friendship, unconditional love, courage, failure without fear, success without guilt, forgiveness, truth.